guys! Okay, so this is going to be what I actually used in my hospital bag. Now, I know, you hear all the time, oh, I overpacked. Well, I actually underpacked. And this is my second baby, if you haven't seen my other videos. This is Charlie, and he is now about 9 weeks old. He is very content, but he might... Oh, he's only got one sock on. Where did your other sock go? So yeah, I've got a whole lot of stuff here that I'm going to show you. And funny enough, with my first child, they had to break my waters for me. This time round, my waters went by themselves, and I was totally not prepared. And we went to the hospital, and if you want to see my birth video, go back like a few videos, you'll see it. But yeah, I was not prepared for my waters to go at all, and I was really surprised when they did. I actually was picking up Harry from school at the time, and I had to waddle back with a sopping wet pair of trousers, and it was really funny. And then what made it even worse was we went to McDonald's drive-through to get some dinner before we went to hospital, and they went all over my car seat. So I was the one driving, and I had to then sit in the passenger seat, and Matt had to stay in my car and drive us to hospital. So that was really good. So yeah, one of the big things that I am so glad I packed and I didn't with Harry was these. These are a lifesaver. These are heat packs. I'll just open them and show you. You place them, you tear them open. They're like a little packet there. You just tear the top across, and you peel off the back, stick it on you, and I think they say do not actually put it directly onto your skin because it can burn, but I did because I was in so much pain. My lower back, and especially my womb when it was like contracting down, I went through like 3 packets of these because I was just in so much pain, and where I was breastfeeding you can't take a lot of really strong painkillers, I think, so I was just on paracetamol, and that wasn't really enough for me, so that I had the heat packs. I'm so glad I bought them. Another thing is vagina wipes. These are just from, well, these are from Asda, these ones, but you can get them anywhere in England. And again, a lifesaver because obviously you're bleeding a lot and you're, really quite sore down below. I also bought I haven't got it with me, but a big pot of Vaseline. When I had grazes with Harry, I so wish I had Vaseline to put on those grazes, and it really stops the urine from like stinging your cuts down there, which is not very nice. I also bought a little thing of makeup, and I did actually use this, especially to draw my eyebrows back on. I just had my eyebrow pencil in here. My skin was actually quite dry, so I had my little Clinique moisturiser, and I also had some little face wipes, just these ones here by Nivea, just to freshen up my skin because I was very sweaty, and also my little toothbrush and toothpaste, which are also in there as well. But you don't need like eyeshadow and like foundation and stuff like that. Not really, because to be honest, you'll be so tired that you won't really use them. Hair ties were a big thing. Just a couple of hair ties I had, and then I had some backup ones for if they snapped. I had another little thing here of vagina wash by Femme Fresh, some shower gel, just like some easy squeezy stuff, easy squeezy, and then a little bit of mouthwash that again I didn't really use, but I did use my like vagina wash and that. Breast pads, I did actually use them, but my milk didn't really come in until like maybe the beginning of day 2. So again, I had them there for just in case, but didn't really use them because you've got the colostrum. Now, these were the big things that I underpacked with. These are maternity towels. These are from Tesco. They look like this, and they are very, very long and very, very thick. And these saved my life, and I actually had to go after my waters had gone because I bought maybe... I didn't actually buy these, I bought the Kotex ones, and I bought maybe like 3 packs thinking, oh, that'll be enough. Put 2 packs in my maternity bag, and then I just went through 2 packs just with my waters going. So there was no like... I hadn't even like given birth yet, and I'd already gone through 2 packets. So lucky we got a Tesco on the way to our local hospital, so I picked up another like 4 packets of these, and they're not even expensive. I think they're like £1 a pack for 10, so it's pretty good, and they're really well worth it. And obviously you can use it for like afterwards, and then like after you stop bleeding you can use them for periods afterwards, so that's what I did. One thing I bought out of the baby's bag was a lot of bibs, and he still is quite refluxy, so like I'll burp him, and then like a little bit later on he will then bring up some milk, so we used a lot of those. Also, thing I bought was a carrier bag just for all my dirty stuff, like dirty pants, dirty socks, dirty baby grows, things like that. I did bring a lot of pairs of pants, but again, I did underpack with the pants, and I wish I brought more pants. You know what I mean? Slippers. So glad I bought slippers. They were, because I gave birth in November. They were very, very good for keeping my feet warm, obviously. Long socks as well I brought because my feet were freezing, so I bought really long socks. And also one thing that I didn't think about bringing, which I wish I had, was a magazine. So Matt went down to this shop, there's like a little gift shop downstairs below one of the maternity units, and there is lots of like books, magazines, stuff like that. Because when I got induced, they gave me the pessary and then they kind of left me. So my contractions didn't start right away. So I was just there laying around like, needed to get up and do something. So I was reading a magazine for a bit, and then when my contractions started, I obviously didn't need my magazine anymore. One of the other things, I'm going to try and find it, but I don't think I'll be able to, is a handheld fan, literally a lifesaver. You'll be able to see it in one of my videos, my labour video, if you go back and watch that. I was using a fan continuously just to keep like some cool air on my face. It really, really helped, and I highly recommend one of those. I ordered it off eBay. It wasn't expensive. I think it was like £2 or £3. Oh no! Are we hungry again? Are we hungry again? Charlie Bear, are we hungry again? This child is always hungry. Say hiya. Hello. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed that. Also, one other thing I bought was my pillow from home. I really found it helped with kind of, you know, sleeping, or trying to get sleep anyway after you've given birth because you're so tired. Obviously, hospital notes you need to take. But other than that, yeah. Oh, the other thing, pairs of trousers. I went through. We had to buy a pair of pyjama bottoms when I went to Tesco because I kept going through my jogger bottoms. Oh. I'll just feed him, hang on a sec. He is very hungry at the moment. I think he's going through a growth spurt, to be honest, so I'm quite happy just to feed him whenever he wants. Yeah. So yeah, I hope you liked my video. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and don't forget to subscribe. It is free. And yeah, I will see you in my next video. Bye, ladies.